Josie Lemos from BeybladeWorld.net, and this video is called the Beyblade Legends Showdown Metal Fight Explosion versus Metal Masters Hell Kerbecs versus Hades Kerbecs Comparison Review Unboxing / Giveaway. And this giveaway expires on January 18th, 2015. So basically what we do is a full comparison between the Takara version and the Hasbro version. Now as for the prizes are pretty simple. First prize is Hades Kerbecs, second prize is Hades Kerbecs, third prize is Hades Kerbecs, fourth prize is Hades Kerbecs, and what you have to do is just type in the comments which one do you prefer, Hades Kerbecs or Hell Kerbecs, the Hasbro or the Takara. So here's going to be our comparison. I won't really try to zoom in too much so you can just get good detail. So we're just going to get a good view of the boxes. So first off, starting it off, we can see that it shows, first off, the numbers are obvious. Yeah, I'm going to control this actually. Okay, so obviously the numbers are the same. So you see as it says BB99, this stands for Beyblade 99. I also think that's like the arrangement thing, like from the Metal Masters, like how they have arrangements. And this also says BB99, Hades Kerbecs. Difference in the names, by the way. You know how this is Hell Kerbecs? And this is Hades Kerbecs. I think the name was changed because I don't think that in other countries they want their kids to say, "Hey, look, I have a Hell Kerbecs." Maybe because hell's like a bad word. And also, we have right here, we have the Hades Kerbecs and a good display of it spinning, showing up its true potential. Similar how to the Takara, it also has a similar view on how it looks like, which is pretty cool. This shows its base schematics and how that works. It has also, I think I'll throw the card. I'm okay with the card. This shows battling against the Bay, while the other one does not have that much. How you see how it shows the logo here, and then like how it shows the logo there, and how it shows Kerbecs there. Cool, they show Kerbecs, by the way, in the name. Same rule applies. They have the symbol there to the right, and then after on to the left, they have Hades Kerbecs. I'm pretty sure. Oh, also another thing is that I'll also say it's that, hold on. They have their own logo for stamina type bays. So you know they have like their own logos for like different types of bays? So it's basically, yeah, they have their own logo. Well, Hasbro. Guys, this is so new. Better than the Takara, regular text, mold text, and get this, in green. Best thing I've ever seen. I have to give points to Hasbro for this one, for the amazing design. It doesn't even need a logo for its awesomeness. No, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm 1000% serious. So if we go to the sides, now an interesting thing I'll explain in a second about the sides is that for the sides, as we can see, a side-by-side comparison, it compares it to different bays. So if you don't know about Hades Kerbecs, it's comparing that Hades Kerbecs has the same diameter as, it's bigger than Galaxy Pegasus, showing that it's wider. You know, it says 50 millimeters. It is also Pegasus 46 millimeters, so it shows it's big. It shows it's battling against Grand Cetus, and since it's Grand Cetus, you know that it was battling against Julian Concern, that was in the Metal Masters, along with, I'll just let it rip, by the way, Metal Fight Explosion Saga. And that's really all we got for the sides. I could show you the other side also, but on the other side, it's more special for the Hasbro and the Takara. Well, now what Takara does, every time they introduce like a new part, look what happens. They show it off. The epicness. And Hasbro, we got a beautiful side packaging of the awesomeness, goldenness Kerbecs. Now, I gotta say, this is really amazing. Fun fact, this was the first ever introducing of the Hell Fusion Wheel, along with the BD and the DS Performance Tip Spin Track. Now, as we go to the sides are fairly similar, actually. But how they present it is different. So, as we can see right now, Kerbecs has a boost mode and attack mode. How it shows it off, it shows it against different bays. So, as we can see here, in its attack mode is what I like to call it, it's going against Grand Cetus. But since it's in its, I call this, I think, like defense mode, I believe it's called, it's in its ultimate mode, fighting against Earth Eagle. Now, as for the Hasbro one, how they show it off, is that they show it off pretty simply. They just like say, hey guys, want to show you a picture? Just switch it like that. Okay. Instructions that go more in depth on how to explain it. Fun thing they always love to do, and I think it's pretty cool. They actually show a custom combination of Kerbecs. For this one, it'd be, I think that should be the Fall Kerbecs, no, special bay version. ED, WD, and that should be like a BD. MF, whatever. Metal Fight, actually. And how they display it is, you can see they both the bays are separated. It looks pretty cool. And how they have it, they have face both, they show the stars. fun. It's a kind of a weird thing I thought before, but it's different. You see, with Hasbro, they just put all the stars together with the different colors. Excuse me. Well, for the different one, they have like, they just like put like, they put the word attack, then after they put the stars there. It's fairly different. Also, you can see how they show for the bottom. You can see right there for the bottom how they show it. See, it's special there. And that's pretty much it. That is actually pretty much it for the comparison. So I'm actually going to get something to open Kerbecs. In the meantime, you get to see it. I'm just going to get... Hi, Mr. Knife. Careful. Okay. I never think I said authentic Takara Kerbecs. Either I did or I never do an unboxing. It's the funny thing. Some of my bays I never really did an unboxing. Never knew we could actually do unboxings before. So in the inside we got a good display of the packaging and a cardboard setup. We can see the beautiful display of the Kerbecs there along with its light launcher. This comes with a beautiful ripcord. And this actually does come with its stickers and its performance tip. But for the sake of this video, I never use the stickers. Never. Because if the Hasbro ones don't come with the stickers, then I don't use the stickers. Unless for a variation where they do use the stickers, then I will. But for the case of this video, not right now. So while I get everything open, bam. A fun fact is actually, this is, I believe this is Light Launcher V2, version 2. And look, it's actually kind of different from the way it is, how they introduce it. So that's a different kind of launcher, how they show it. Now while I get Kerbecs ready for the comparison. And only until like Metal Masters or Metal Fight Explosion Saga, Kerbecs was my favorite defense type bay. I didn't care what anyone else said. It was like Kerbecs and Tempo, because Kerbecs was so cool. It had an awesome like theme and everything. And when you saw that bay, I got scared when I saw that bay. So it was really just a crazy and a fun experience how they first showed off Kerbecs. And I love how Takara Tomy authentic bays. I just get this nostalgic feeling whenever I see them. Just an amazing feeling you get. Now before you say, Zankye, why do you compare these bays? They're not that much different. You'd be surprised. When it comes to Beyblades, there can be some major differences. Major. So I'm just getting the Beyblades ready for part by part. I can already see a few differences. It's small, but you can kind of see them. I'm just setting up the bays right now. I'm almost done. Kerbecs wheel. The wheel. Oh, Beyblade. Oh, whoops. You're gonna see a little bit right now. I'm still setting up the base, so that's why it's gonna take a little bit. Okay, there we go, and I'm ready. So as we can see, all the bays are right here. So to my left is the Legends base, and to my right is the Takara Tomy. Well, you can tell by the wheel. So let's start off with the comparison. So right here we have the Takara Tomy face, as we can see. Hold on, let me just... This Takara Tomy face is not like the spotlight right now. And I'm going to get the Hasbro face. Now, you can actually, there's a big difference right now. You can really see it right now. Now with the Takara Tomy one right here, you can see it has like a more of a darker, blacker outline. It's like bullets, like the bay is going to actually come at you. And it just looks like it kind of gets that like evil feeling of this bay is the ultimate dark bay. You don't want to mess with this one. And while for the Hasbro one, it's more of a less of a kind of like tattooed. It's a little bit of a less of a black print. So that's a small detail. As for the colors stay fairly similar. Both lemon lime. Yes, I call it lemon lime. I don't know why. I just think that that's such a good name. Now, as for the energy ring, we kind of get this like Hades portal, like a Hades gate thing. Kind of a hellish theme we can kind of see with the energy ring. So obviously the Hasbro one is right here in the Takara Tomy. Since Takara Tomy is so awesome, it's unreal how different they are. I mean, look at it. With the Hasbro one, it's light, it's more of kind of a yellow-green, kind of. Not really yellow-green, more of a light yellow, kind of maybe darker yellow. Well, this one, it's gold, it's crazy, it's yellow, it's powerful, it's the ultimate bay, the awesome energy ring. A glowing yellowing of awesomeness, you can just see the glowiness of it. big difference there in the energy rings, but I wouldn't say it's something that noticeable. Now, even though my Legends one, Hasbro one, the paint might be a little bit scratched, it doesn't really change anything of when I compare it. You can still tell major differences. Remove this. Now for the wheels, okay, the wheels you can see a small, tiny difference. Okay, so for the Hasbro one, it's kind of weird because for the Hasbro one, this looks more golden and a little bit more cooler. And well, for the Takara one, it's a little bit less golden, but I think because just you can kind of see differentness. This is kind of more of a more like powerful gold, and this one's a more kind of lighter gold. So that's a small difference there with the wheels. Now as for the spin track and the performance tip, now we'll be moving on to the spin track and the performance tip. For the spin track, the BD. By the way, Hasbro Takara. Whoops there. You can see a small difference. It's not that noticeable. They both have the same pattern. This one I would have to say is a little bit more, you can see Takara-Tommy's a little bit more lighter and Hasbro's, no actually Hasbro's more transparent. With the Hasbro one, you know how you can see there's like little implants here, kind of like lines on here? The Takara-Tomy one, you can see it's a little bit more visible, while the Hasbro one, it's less visible. That could be because I use it more in battle, but I don't think that's the true reason. Now we go to performance tips. Not that different, actually. Just like maybe this one's a little bit more dark, this one's a little bit more lighter. In the design of it, you can kind of, oh whoops, it's kind of small, so I'm trying my best to show it to you guys. Yeah, it's one's a little bit shorter actually, this one looks a little bit shorter, but other than that, not that big of a difference. So now I'm going to be assembling both of the bays. Yeah, sometimes you might be thinking, wow, it's not that small of a difference, but sometimes it's a little bit big. But Hasbro doesn't actually do a bad job with the Beyblades. You'd be surprised what the awesomeness can do. You're going to see the performance tip right now. I'm just going to show you the Legends base parts for now, because I want to get the Kerbecs one like fully assembled. Oh god. It's ironic because Kerbecs is the devil, I think. Hades' dog, actually. It feels like it's... okay, it feels right. An interesting fact, did you know the Kerbecs' spirit is actually, the literal, like, three-headed dog Hades, I believe is what it's called? I do not know that much of mythology, so I might be a little bit off with it. But Beyblades are based on, like, the spirits and the stars, like, stars of it, so that's kind of a cool thing. Up till the 4D series, and when it got to 0G, they just, like, forgot I think they used, like, all of them. What is it called? Isn't it, like, Zodiac or something is what the spirits are called or something? It's based on the stars. So I actually got both of the bays ready right now. So we're just moving to the bays. Yeah, just give me a second. Okay, and woo-wee! That's a pretty awesome 2 bays. So it's not that big of a difference actually. You can kind of see with the Hasbro it's a little bit more darker. With the Takara-Tomy it's more bright, authentic, and like full of colors. A little bit more darker, and for the bottoms, you know, not that much actually. You'd be surprised. So, that's all for this is actually all for the bay comparison. So, moving on, I'll be going to the test launch in a second. Okay. So, for the test launch, in just a second, we're going with our Attack Type Legends Stadium. And as we can see, it looks beautiful. I'll be first launching the Takara-Tomy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Go Kerbecs! Special move, Hades Gate! And that's a special move for Kerbecs. Hey, if you guys remember, I kind of remember something. I remember I used to have those old Beyblade booklets, and I remember they showed Kerbecs. They got, so an interesting thing I didn't know, I actually didn't know a long time ago Beyblade didn't have a manga. I didn't know that Beyblade had a manga. So when I went, today I actually went to the booklets and I saw the manga versions of them, and they look kind of cool. They kind of look more manga-y. It's like a Beyblade manga-verse. Yes, it's a Spider-Man reference. Go search Spider-Man manga-verse. It's actually a real thing. I'm not going to make this another Spider-Man video like I do with Web Spider. Anyways, as we can see with the Kerbecs, it's beautiful spinning. Now, interesting fact is actually with the attack mode, it's a little bit more rough. In the attack mode, the knockback resistance is pretty actually high. What that means is like the Beyblade won't be knocked back. It's a cool thing. You've been seeing the Kerbecs battles. This was Akiras Daddy. We're moving on to the Hasbro one. As Hasbro says, this is in the English version. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! We'll also be doing a battle between one another, and then after 2 different battles. So we'll probably do this for like 20 seconds or so. Anyways, you can see it's pretty cool. Actually, since the paint's a little bit scratched, you can actually even not notice that. You can kind of see it, but not that much. Okay. Sorry, Kerbecs, we're going to have to slow this down for now. So this has been my phone comparison. Now, if you want to hear my personal opinion, I will have to go with the Akiras Daddy again, just for this one. The last one was dry, I think, because I really like how the Kerbecs' wheel is on the paint, but the Akiras Daddy is more authentic, like more bright, it's like more like, this is now! So anyways, this ends my phone comparison, but don't forget about giveaway, which expires on January 18th, 2015. Prizes are Legends Kerbecs for first, Legends Kerbecs for second, third, fourth, and all you have to do is type in the comments who you think, like, what do you prefer, the Hasbro or the Akiras Daddy version. So, if you would like to like this video, feel free to like it. If you'd like to share this video, feel free to share it. If you want to favorite, no obligation on your side. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this full comparison as much as I did.